You know, we all chase success. But what if the very idea of success we've all been taught is, well, kind of a trap? What if it's designed to just last for our lifetime, and then, poof, it's gone? Today, we're going to dig into a really powerful idea for building a true legacy, something that lasts way beyond us.
So let me ask you this, right off the bat, be honest with yourself. Are all your goals pointed at building a comfortable lifestyle for you right now, or are you actually trying to architect something that's going to outlast you? That answer, well, it gets to the very heart of the mindset we're about to unpack.
For most of us, this is the scorecard, isn't it? This is what's called the one-generational view of success. It's all about what's on the outside, what you have, what you drive, and let's be honest, what other people think about you. It's a life that's built on consuming things. Okay, now check this out, because this visualizes that life perfectly. This arc, this curve, it represents the value and wealth of someone with that one-generational mindset. You work your tail off, you hit your career peak somewhere around 50, and then what happens? It's a slow decline. According to this way of thinking, your value to society starts to go down, and you often end up depending on others.
And here's the really crucial point. This path is incredibly fragile. It's like a house of cards. If that high-paying job suddenly disappears, the whole thing just collapses. That fancy house and car, they become massive liabilities. And that feeling of success, it just evaporates and is often replaced by this overwhelming sense of hopelessness. You've basically made it and eaten it all in one go.
So to find a different way forward, we need to understand a key difference here. The difference between a fact and a truth. A fact is your current reality, like say feeling like a failure after losing your job. But a truth is a timeless principle. The fact you're experiencing is just the result of the mindset you're using. So if you can change your mindset to line up with a deeper truth, you can totally change the outcome.
And this is the truth that can be a new foundation. This ancient piece of wisdom suggests a radically different goal. Think about it. It's not about your life, it's about the lives of your grandchildren. It completely shifts the timeline we're playing on.
And let's be super clear here. An inheritance isn't just a big pile of cash. Not at all. It's about morals, values, knowledge, opportunities. The goal shifts from just being a successful person to becoming the founder, the founding parent of your family's entire destiny. You're the ones setting the trajectory for generations to come.
So let's go back to that first graph, because now we can put a name on it. This is the path of the consumer. You live your life, you consume everything you create, and then your children, they have to start all over again from the exact same starting point. It's a cycle that just repeats, generation after generation.
But what if you think just one step ahead? Well, that brings us to the two-generational mindset, and hey, it's a definite improvement. Here, you're actively thinking about your kids' future. Maybe you buy some property or start a business that's going to benefit them. And you can see it on the graph. Your value and influence keep growing much later into your life. You leave them in a much better position, but it's still not the ideal.
And this is the ultimate goal, the three-generational mindset. Just look at this curve, it's incredible. Your value doesn't decline, it actually peaks at the very end of your life. And why is that? Because everything you've built, your knowledge, your businesses, your assets, it doesn't die with you. It becomes the foundation. It becomes the starting line for the next generation. This is how you create real, lasting generational wealth and influence.
Okay, this seems like a no-brainer, right? A clear winner. So you gotta ask, why aren't more people living this way? It's a totally fair question. And the argument is that the system we live in is pretty much designed to keep us thinking small. The thinking goes that there are these powerful forces constantly pulling us back toward that one-generational mindset. Things like government systems that can create dependency, or an education system that often trains us to be employees instead of entrepreneurs, financial institutions that might actually profit from us not understanding money, and of course media that is constantly pushing us to consume right now and think about it later. Breaking free takes a real conscious effort against all that gravity.
Ultimately, escaping that pull really comes down to a series of choices you make every day. It's a fundamental shift in your identity. Do you see yourself as someone who just consumes what the world has to offer? Or are you someone who builds something new? Are you just an owner of your stuff? Or are you a steward of assets for the future?
And this table is just a fantastic summary of what that choice looks like in real life. A one-gen thinker worries about what other people think of them. A three-gen thinker worries about their grandchildren's future. A one-gen thinker thinks like a consumer. What can I buy? A three-gen thinker thinks like a builder. What can I invest in?
It's the difference between seeing retirement as the finish line versus seeing productivity as a lifelong quest to create more and more value.
So here's the thought to leave you with. The end of your story doesn't have to be an end. It can be a beginning. The absolute peak of your life's work can be the launch pad for your grandchildren. And the question that leaves us with is a really powerful one. What foundation are you going to build? What will their starting line look like because of the choices you make today?